Part of a forgotten town, nestled between whispering forests and shadowed mountains, stands an old mansion. Its towering structure looms over the landscape, casting long shadows that seem to stretch for miles. Locals whispered tales of the mansion's dark past, warning one another never to venture too close, for fear of awakening the horrors that lay within. Yet, despite the warnings, curiosity often overcame reason. One stormy night, a group of adventurous teenagers gathered at the edge of the mansion's grounds. With nervous laughter and pounding hearts, they dared each other to enter the mansion and explore its secrets. The heavy wooden door creaked open, revealing a hallway engulfed in darkness. The faint glow of their flashlights fairly pierced the thick shadows that seemed to cling to the walls like tendrils of some malevolent force. With trepidation, they stepped into the abyss. As they ventured deeper into the mansion, the air grew colder and the silence became suffocating. Every creak of the floorboards sent shivers down their spines, and the distant sound of dripping water echoed like a mournful lament. They reached a long, narrow hallway that seemed to stretch endlessly into the abyss. The walls were lined with portraits, their eyes following the intruders with a cold, unyielding gaze. Each step forward felt like a descent into madness, as if the mansion itself were alive and watching their every move. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream shattered the silence, echoing through the empty corridors. Panic gripped the group as they frantically searched for the source of the sound. They stumbled upon a hidden doorway, hidden behind a tapestry faded with age. With trembling hands, they pushed open the door and found themselves in a chamber bathed in an eerie blue light. In the center of the room stood a figure cloaked in darkness, its eyes gleaming with malevolence. It spoke with a voice that seemed to echo from the depths of the abyss itself, promising doom to all who dared to trespass in its domain. Terrified, the teenagers fled in a blind panic, their screams echoing through the mansion as they desperately sought escape. But the darkness was relentless, its tendrils reaching out to ensnare them in its grasp. One by one, they vanished into the shadows, consumed by the darkness that lurked within the mansion's walls. And so, the old mansion stood silent once more, its secrets buried deep within its decaying walls. The whispers of the townsfolk grew hushed, as if they dared not speak of the horrors that lurked within the darkened hallway. For those who dared to venture too close, knowing that some mysteries were better left undisturbed, let them awaken the darkness that lay sleeping within.